What's up guys? Finally, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has been released. I was actually waiting for this fitness bracelet because the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 didn't really surprise me. Yes, it had some upgrades, such as a device as a bright display, but overall the 2024 Xiaomi Smart Band isn't much different from the last year's Smart Band 8. I had very high hopes for the Pro version of the Xiaomi Smart Band, but it looks like they are in vain. Let's skip the spoils and do a review and comparison of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro and Smart Band 9. At the end of the video, we will talk about what's wrong with the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. You know, this video is not even a review of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro, but a comparison with the Smart Band 9. I think it will be more interesting and useful, right? So you can decide which smart band to choose. The boxes of the Xiaomi's fitness bracelets are very similar. However, you should know that I have the Chinese version of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9, so there are only Chinese inscriptions on the box. As for Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro, this is a global version, so we can see inscriptions in English and other languages on the box. The contents of the packages are identical, such as smart bands, magnetic charging cables, and user manuals. By the way, the charging cables look very similar. Let's check if they are the same. Yeah, they are the same. You can charge both bracelets with one cable. You know, the smart bands look very different, and it looks like the display of the Pro version is much larger, but it isn't. The Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has 1.62-inch screen, while the display of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has 1.74-inch diagonal. We will talk more about screens a little later. The display of the Pro version looks larger because of its more rectangular shape. The dimensions of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro are 42 by 32 by 10 mm. The weight with a silicone strap is 41 grams. As for the Xiaomi Smart Band 9, it is 45 by 21 by 11 mm and 28 grams. Personally, I find the Pro version more comfortable because the basic model has a longer screen and it doesn't fit well on my thin wrist. If your wrist is thicker than mine, both bracelets will probably be fine for you. By the way, the straps on the new Xiaomi Smart Bands are made of the same TPU material, and they both have quick release mechanism. However, the Pro version has a free loop or a free ring. I think that's what it is called, right? The Xiaomi Smart Band 9 doesn't have it, and you just need to push it into the hole. Anyway, both bracelets have a huge selection of straps in different materials and colors. That's why I love Xiaomi Smart Bands so much. No other fitness bracelet has so many strap options. If we are talking about the color of the tracker itself, then the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 is available in black, silver, rose, blue, and gray colors, while the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has only 3 color options: black, gold, and silver. You should also know that Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has a metal frame, while the Pro version comes with aluminum alloy frame. I don't know what the difference is, but they feel the same. By the way, it looks like there is a microphone on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro, but it doesn't support Bluetooth calls or even a voice assistant. I think the Chinese version has a voice assistant, but the global one doesn't. The health monitoring sensors on the back of the smart bands look different, but we will compare heart rate, SpO2, stress, and even sleep later in this video. Back to the screens. As I said before, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has 1.74-inch display with a 336 by 480 pixels resolution. As for Xiaomi Smart Band 9, it comes with 1.62-inch screen with 192 by 490 pixels resolution. Both of them have AMOLED panels, so they support always-on display mode. When it comes to brightness, it is the same on the smart bands, 1200 nits. In fact, this is one of the major updates on the new Xiaomi fitness bracelets compared to the previous generation, which had a screen brightness of 600 nits. You know, brightness is very important for any smart band or smartwatch. Because of it, you will be able to see the screen clearly in the open air. No problem with that on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 and Smart Band 9 Pro. By the way, the fitness bracelets also have ambient light sensors and automatic screen brightness adjustment. This is not a new feature because it was available on the Smart Band 8. But still no, many smart bands and smartwatches doesn't have it. Okay, now let's talk about functions. First, you should know that the smart bracelets run on HyperOS, but the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has OS version 1.1.171, while the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has 2.0.36. Also keep in mind that I have the Chinese version of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9. Most likely, the global one will have a different OS version and some other functions. Either way, we will compare it to the global version of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. The smart bracelets have different watch faces out of the boxes, but you can find similar ones if you want, like this. There are also many dials available in the mobile app. We will come back to the app a little later. Overall, the interfaces on the smart bands are similar, but because the screen of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro is closer to a square, it fits more information. As for me, the widgets are more convenient on the Pro version. Also, the menu with all functions is better on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. Do you agree? Let's directly compare all the functions on the fitness bracelets. Here we have status, workout, activity on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9, and history on the Smart Band 9 Pro, but it is the same function: running courses, training state, heart rate, vitality score, SpO2, sleep, stress, weather, calendar, alarm. Since I have the Chinese version of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9, it features Xiaomi Home, Alipay, and Wixi Pay, but they are useless outside China. Then there are only settings on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9, but if you click on More, you will find other functions. The Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has events, while the Pro version doesn't have it. The other functions are the same, such as tasks, breathing, stopwatch, music, find phone, and world clock. There is a silent phone on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9. It is not available on the Smart Band 9 Pro. Then we have camera, timer, flashlight, and focus. By the way, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has an electronic compass. You will not find it on the Smart Band 9. Is this a useful function for you? Write in the comments below. As you can see, most of the functions are the same on these fitness bracelets, but they still have some differences. For example, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has events, silent phone, as well as some Chinese apps, while the Smart Band 9 Pro has compass. Let's also take a quick look at the settings. First, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has a running mode. However, you will need special accessories for that, like a running clip or a necklace. In the band display menu, we can change the watch faces on the smart bands. Then the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has a display menu, but it is a little lower on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. The display settings are the same on the Xiaomi fitness bracelets, such as auto and custom brightness, auto lock, raise to wake, screen on for, cover to sleep, and always on display. However, you can select a default theme for the always on display on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. You cannot do that on the Smart Band 9, and the always on display matches the main watch face. The vibration modes are also the same on the smart bands. As for notifications, here we have a wake screen and a notify only when worn on both bracelets. But the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 also has notify only when phone is locked. In addition, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has an additional option in the Do Not Disturb settings, Sync with Phone. It is not available on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. From other side, the Pro version features quick gestures. The Xiaomi Smart Band 9 doesn't support them. The other settings on the Xiaomi fitness trackers are the same, such as Auto Sport Detect, Preferences, Pin, Battery, and System. So the new Xiaomi Smart Bands have about the same user interface, functions, and settings, but there are still some differences. However, I cannot say that Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has more features than Xiaomi Smart Band 9. Talking about the mobile app, It is the same for the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 and Smart Band 9 Pro, and it is called Mi Fitness. However, since I have the Chinese version of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9, I have to select the Chinese region in the app settings. But to connect the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro, I have to select my native country in the app. I will not dwell long here, because you most likely know about this app. There are many dials for both smart bands here. It is also convenient that you can change widgets and sort apps on your fitness bracelets. Let's move on to health tracking, because Xiaomi claims that the Smart Band 9 Pro has received improved blood oxygen and heart rate monitoring. Let's measure heart rate and SpO2 right away. As you can see, the numbers are almost identical on the smart bands. Perhaps the health tracking sensors on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro have been improved over the Xiaomi Smart Band 8 Pro, but I think they are the same as the Xiaomi Smart Band 9. Now let's take a look at workout modes. The bracelets have the same basic sports modes, such as walking, outdoor running, freestyle, hiking, etc. But if we click on More button, we can see that Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has 17 items for water sports, while Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has 16 items. By the way, both fitness bracelets are 580 m waterproof. In addition, the Pro version has 11 outdoor activities, while the Smart Band 9 has 10 of them. From other side, the basic version of the Xiaomi Smart Band has 11 winter sports, while the Pro model features only 8. I don't know if it really matters, because other main sports modes are the same, such as walking, running, cycling and swimming. However, the main difference between the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro and Smart Band 9 is the built-in GPS in the Pro version. Let's start the walking mode on both bracelets as well as on the smartphone, and then see which smart band is more accurate. The Chinese company claims that the Smart Band 9 Pro has a 33% increase in positioning accuracy compared to the Smart Band 8 Pro. Unfortunately, I don't have the last year's fitness bracelets to check it out. By the way, the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 can also use GPS while doing sports, but it requires a connection with your smartphone. I will disconnect the bracelet from my smartphone to see how it will count distance and steps on its own. After a 20-minute walk, we can see 1.71 kilometers on the smartphone, 1.67 kilometers on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro, and 1.78 kilometers on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9. So the Pro version is closer to the smartphone, which means the built-in GPS is really useful. In addition, we can see the movement route on the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro, and if we go to the Mi Fitness app, we can see the map. The Xiaomi Smart Band 9 doesn't record your movement route without a smartphone. Talking about battery, even though the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro has 350 mAh battery capacity, while the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 has 233 mAh battery, the battery life is about the same up to 21 days. This is because the Pro version has a larger display. So if I put the price aside, I would choose the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro because I find its shape more comfortable. I have said many times that the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 and the previous Xiaomi Smart Band 8 have too long cases for my wrist, and I am not comfortable wearing these fitness bracelets. If your wrist is thicker than mine, it is not a problem at all. In addition, the Pro version has a built-in GPS, but is it worth paying twice as much for that? Other than that, I don't see any advantages of the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro. To be honest, I'm a bit disappointed because I was expecting more differences and new features in the Xiaomi Smart Band 9 Pro compared to the Xiaomi Smart Band 9. If you can try on the Smart Band 9 and it is comfortable for you, I don't see the point in paying twice as much for the Pro version. Thank you for watching. See you soon!